All right, Hilchas Bircot Hashachar, Halacha Hey. We're holding by Din Shliach Tzibor. So we said the union of the Shliach Tzibor, opening the Torah of Samech Hey, that when you're making one from the entire tefillah. So when you're holding by the end, you're still holding by the beginning, because everything is one. And all this, it says, that's why the making everything one is the side of making a one from all the esospheres. The very beginning is the machshava, this is the chokhmah, this is Pchinas Kodesh. The lowest rung of the spheres is Spheres HaMalchus, is the Dibor. The main tachlis is to make one from the Kodesh and the Dibor, to put them together. So that's why, being that there are 10 spheres, Dover Shebekdusha, like Kaddish and Baruch Hu, Kedusha, you can only say with 10 people, because you need each one according to a different sphere. And the main thing is done through the Kaddish, the Baruch Hu, it's all said by the Shliach Tzibor, because he's the one that is making, he's close to the Tachlis, he's the one that's making one from the ganze Tefillah. Zeh Pchinas Yaboik. This is the union of Yaboik, which is Yichud, Brocha, Kedusha. Yichud, Brocha, Kedusha is the Kava and Tzoy, from the Malchus all the way up to the Zah, all the way to the Keser, is Yichud, Brocha, Kedusha. זה בחינת יבויק ייחוד ברוך קדושו שקדושו וברוך the sanctity and plenty and idea yichud, they come about when the kedusha Kudshah becomes one with the Shechina. So what flows down is bracha and kedusha. It comes through when everything becomes kulo echad, everything becomes one. Alkein ubegimatria, that's why Yabok is gimatria avaya elokim. It's the totality. The Eloi shall be a bitul al tachlis when a person annihilates himself and knows himself to the tachlis. This battling kol yisur v'kol adinim. All these surim and all the dinim are eradicated. You see, this is what we said about the year of Hanukkah. By the way, I told Rav Simcha that it occurred to me that the union of Adloka Neres, Lamata Masarat Fachim, is the union of the Rabbeinu says in Torah Kuf Yud Beis, of saying Dibura Emes inside the darkness where you are. The Dibura Emes is the Ner Hashem, because we said Dibura Emes because the Baruch Hu is by you, because He shines to you the Psochim, you know how to get out of where you are. It's a bechina of Hablokas Neres Chanukah mit Achasorot Fochen. So he says to me, you know, there was silence, and he says, "You have more to say about this?" I said, "No, that's all I wanted to say." He says, because I thought maybe you want to continue." He says, "Very good, very good, very good." I know him. I can't say more than. Everything else is just, expounding on this. Yeah, but that's the nucleus. Okay, just the nucleus. Okay, good, you got it. Finish. That's how you can.
Careful.
Yeah, no. But this Dibur Emes is yichud, is a yichud of the Kodesh Baruch Hu and the Dibur. Because the stamp of Kodesh Baruch Hu is Emes. So when you speak Dibur Be'emes, it's a yichud of the Dibur and the Kodesh Baruch Hu. We also said that the Yimei Chanukah, this I didn't tell because it's too long, that the Yimei Chanukah is Yimei Halal V'Yodor. That the reason why a person suffers in this world is not from the actual pain of this world, but from the fact that he's suffering. From the fact that I'm suffering, that's the thing that I suffer from the most. And you know this motion that I gave you many, many times about the pin, that if somebody comes with the pin wants to, just stochs you, it can make a trauma that can last a lifetime, especially if you're running after the room around you, that come, and he already struck you once, and it's like, you can go crazy. Then you can be afraid to go out of your house. Who knows, maybe he's lurking in bed, you caught it with a pin, who knows. Well, when you go to the doctor, they say, want to take a blood sample. You just give the hand out. Whoa, over here you're running away with it. Because over here you know the reason for it. And it's for your own good. So what's the big deal? What, it doesn't hurt? It hurts, but it's a little tip. So what's the big deal from when the guy's chasing you with the pin? Because it's not the pain that hurts you. It's the fact that you're having pain that hurts you. The fact that you're suffering for no reason, that's the thing that hurts you. That's the thing that breaks you down. That's the thing that makes you miserable. That's the Yisurim. The Yisurim itself is a finite thing. I mean, a needle comes into the vein, hurts, that's it, finished, that's it. But stop it, somebody should stoch me like this. Why do I have to suffer? That is the reason for the Yisurim. That's the reason for the Yisurim. The way to get out of this is by thanking Kodesh Baruch Hu for everything that's going on with me. Everything. The stuff that I like, the stuff I don't like, the painful stuff, the good stuff, everything. Thank you, Rebbeinu Shalom, for this. What am I thinking? I don't know yet, but I'm saying thank you. Then when you're saying thank you, you saying thank you. It becomes the yichud, becomes bracha. Because you're blessing Hashem. You're blessing Hashem. What happens is that you can see, as time goes on, you can see how come it's good for you. People that are forever a prisoner of their suffering, they can't forgive themselves for being the one who suffers like that. It makes them feel the pain like this. It sounds ridiculous, but that's the way it is. People cannot forgive themselves for making them feel from suffering. They cannot forgive themselves of this. And then they become so tunnel vision on the fact that they suffer, that when good stuff happens, they cannot even see it anymore. And there's a good stuff that comes out of it. Yeah, but they're already so much into the fact that they're suffering and they can't get out of it. When you thank Hashem everything happens to you, whether you know it, you don't know it, you understand, you don't understand, you know, whatever it is. Whenever you thank Hashem, you thank Hashem, you know, you have expanded consciousness. You have expanded consciousness. You have Cheres HaMoichin. Your Moichin are free. It's definitely good. How? I don't know, but let's look. You know, and it changes, even up Derech HaTeva, forget about beyond the Teva, up Derech HaTeva, it changes your entire outlook. You look, you see. This brings the Roch. And this is also, you know, Chanukah of Yemei Halovaida. So bringing, saying the Bura Emes in where I am, and B'Mishabeach Hashem is one thing, because through the Shevach of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, it enables me to bring light into my suffering, into my feeling like I'm such a victim, I'm a victim of circumstance. It's unbelievable. He puts light into it. That's why he says that when you are mevatel yourself to the tachlis, which means that you're thinking of HaKadosh Baruch Hu for the, why are you thinking of HaKadosh Baruch Hu? For the tachlis is the best thing, for sure. So Mizbach Kol Yisurim, all the Yisurim, all the suffering, all the dinim, they all get annihilated, they all get canceled. They're B'chinat Elokim. V'zeh B'chinas Havaya Elokim. That the Havaya, which is the revelation of the Shem Hashem, Mamtik Elokim, it sweetens the Elokim, it sweetens the dinim. Kula Tov, Kula Echod, Kula Kodesh. Because everything is good, everything is one, everything is holy. And how can you do this? How does it? When you look at the reason of all reasons, forget about now, but of Tachlis, this is the best there is. Yabok is the three colors of the eye. It's a very deep thing that in Kabbalah, that you have to train them on the tachas and the reason, the end reason. As it says in the Zohar, these three aspects, these are the Yamin, Small, Emtza, this is the right and the left and the middle. This is the three colors of the eye. B'chinas Boki, this is the end of Bekias, of the proficiency that Rebbe speaks in Torah about. B'chinas Yabok, B'chinas Tachlis, this is the Yabok, this is the Tachlis, that's the reason that you're supposed to train your attention on what is it all for? What am I living for? What is it, you know? Ki Yichud Havaya Elokim, because the unification of Havaya Elokim, B'chinas Tachlis, that's the reason for everything. That's the reason why we're going through what we're going through, to connect the Kodesh Baruch Hu and the Bria, and make them one. B'chinas, bayom hahu, yeh Hashem echad, u'shmo echad, כמו שכתב רבינו במקום אחר. חזק, חזק ונתחזק. עד כאן, הלכת ברכת השחר, הלוך ההי.